Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're going to be playing the big show. We're going to be playing the Saturday Challenge. And today I decided to play Altar Tron, focusing on a more resilient, I would say, list. I'm going to be cutting the third and fourth altar. We talked about in some of the YouTube comments how we're always cutting the third and fourth altar post-board anyway. So we're trying to be better pre-board where we're already pre-boarded, I guess I would say. And then I'm going to 18 lands to help with mulligans, playing 6 1-drop artifacts and 3 energy refractors. That puts me to 9 total colored sources. I found that 8 was pretty poor, where we had 4-star and 4 refractor. It was like hard to actually always get there. Not going to be playing the dig site. I'm playing the grotto specifically for just having more colored sources. So this is 9, 10, 11, 12 total and plus the 2 black. Pretty much just need those. Other things that I'm playing, I'm going to go for the crop rotation for the very fast Tron. So we have 4 map and 2 crop rotation. This, I think, is going to be useful for fighting against mono red. Additionally, versus mono red, we got 3 weather storms in the main deck because I'm expecting that to be high in the challenge. And then over here, we're also playing 1 Conjurer's Bauble. So this bauble helps me get back to makeshift munitions because Mirror Retriever can get back Conjurer's Bauble, which can get back makeshift munitions, and then we can use the Mirror Retriever loop to get back to Blood Fountain. Let's see. We're also playing 7 Dispute Effects. I like that a lot. The full 4 Wellspring. Over here in the sideboard, we've got 1 empty slot, huh? I guess so there's not that much to pull in, so let's pull in a Pulse of Marasa. We talked about I really wanted more life gain spells, so Pulse of Marasa is good against, can return creature or land card. We probably are going to get our lands blown up versus mono red, so maybe that'll be useful. Alright, let's do that. And then in the sideboard here, we've got 2 Krark-Clan Shaman. I think 2 is enough because we're only bringing in more than 2 against walls. And now I'm playing 2 Smash to Dust here versus walls, as well as to clear low to the ground stuff. Got 2 Scatter Shots for fairies. Partially the reason I wanted to play makeshift munitions in the main board here is that it's useful versus fairies. And I don't think, after playing a bunch of leagues, that we really need to have a combo kill that's not a million billion golems in the main deck. So that's what we're going to go with. 1 Ancient Grudge here for relics. Smash to Dust can also be useful for relics. We have Serene Heart for Bogles, and having the Conjurer's Bauble allows us to re-loop the Serene Heart, so eventually, our opponent gets a bunch of stuff. We put the Serene Heart back in the deck, we eventually attack. We have to figure out if we want to have the Golem Foundry combo at all or whatever. We've got 1 more Weather the Storm for burn, 2 Fangor Marauders, which we do bring in against burn as well, and are very good versus Affinity. And then 3 Nile Spell Bombs, which are very good versus the Terror decks, as well as any Foglock deck or Familiars and stuff like that. So if you're not familiar with the deck, the way this deck works is you take Ashnod's Altar, which does sacrifice a creature, add 2 mana, and you sacrifice Mirror Retriever, which costs 2 mana. So you sacrifice Mirror Retriever. You can get back whatever, but if you have a Mirror Retriever in the graveyard, this Mirror Retriever gets back this Mirror Retriever, which you play to get back Mirror Retriever. You can see how it's an infinite loop here. We'll go infinite. So once we have infinite casts and sacrifice, we have infinite counters on Golem Foundry, because it says whenever you cast an artifact spell, you can put a charge counter on it. Remove 3 charge counters, create a 3/3 colorless Golem artifact creature token. So with this combo here, we have infinite 3/3 golems, which means we have infinite casts. So we have infinite storm with Weather the Storm, infinite life. We also have infinite mana because Ashnod's Altar can sacrifice any creature, and Golem Foundry makes creatures. So here we get infinite casts, infinite golems, infinite colorless mana. We can change the colorless mana into colored mana with our energy refractor, and then play our makeshift munitions and shoot our opponent with our infinite golems. So this is a lot of things to combo off with, but we have a ton of card draw here with the 7 draw 2s of the Reckoner's Bargains and Deadly Disputes. All right, so what else happens? So Ashnod's Altar, once we have infinite mana, we can use Blood Fountain. It says create a blood token, sacrifice Blood Fountain, return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. We take the 2 Mirror Retrievers. Right, we were looping before. We use the 1 Mirror Retriever to get back Conjurer's Bauble, whatever. So now we have 2 Mirror Retrievers in the graveyard. Play the Bauble, get back, Weather the Storm, put it back into the deck, or Deadly Dispute, or whatever. And then we Blood Fountain to get back the 2 Mirror Retrievers. So this swaps, that goes to the graveyard, these go to our hand, and then the battlefield. And then we Bauble back something else. Then we Mirror Retriever, get these 2, swap position again, right? These go to the hand and the battlefield, these go to the graveyard. Then we keep going back and forth with our infinite mana. Now, of course, that's very difficult to do on Magic Online because there's a lot of clicking involved, there's a lot of mana involved. You have to generate all the mana. You can generate mana really quickly when you have multiple Golem Foundries in play because, okay, let's see. For 1 Golem Foundry, it creates a 3/3 Golem, right? So for every 3 loops, you have 2 colorless mana. If you have 2 Golem Foundries in play, that means that for every 3 loops, you have 4 colorless mana, 6, 8, etc. But when you have a lot of these in play, it actually lags the software very hard because the software is not very good at handling triggers. Multiple triggers of the same type anyway. So we're not going to be using that except for a fail case where we really absolutely need to draw into our Weather the Storms to win. The makeshift munitions kill is quite slow because you have to sacrifice an artifact or creature to actually deal 1 damage to the opponent. We're not going to be relying on this, but I think it's good to have this in the deck as a cleanup spell. And if I'm not planning on comboing out, I do like having the Bauble for getting back disputes and stuff, back our altars. I think I'm just going to go with it this way. There's some concern about only having 2 altars in the deck, and I probably should have them of the same art, right? Yep. So let's get rid of the old art and take the new fancy art. All right, that's fine. And yeah, so this is a little bit less combo heavy and more resilient heavy. We're playing versus a lot of green-black mid-range, a lot of mono-red. Versus mono-red post-board, I don't even need the combo. And main deck, we just need to Weather the Storm and slow them down and try to get there. Makeshift munitions is also good for cleaning up the ground. I think that's the deck. I've been testing this a lot in preparation for the challenge. I'm playing the challenge in preparation for the showcase, and I want to see how it goes. I'm willing to record this one, and if this goes well and I don't make any mistakes because I'm recording, maybe we'll record the showcase in the next coming week. Even if we bomb out, it'll be good to have this on video, so we'll see you there. Don't forget to check out the Patreon, patreon.com/CawGate. I've got sideboard guides for the previous iterations of this deck, and then still working to solidify my iteration this week. And hit me up with a like and subscribe. Let me know what other kinds of decks you want to see. I know there's fun combo decks out there. And I will see you in the matches. We're here in round 1 versus Las Vegas Chaos, that I don't know their username. We have Crop Rotation. I'm going to keep this. We have a cantrip into Crop, and that allows me to play Energy Refractor. If I draw a non-plant Tron land, I can crop it. Man. So they're going land destruction, which means I need to draw into a land ASAP. We did not. This is going to be fast loss for us. Bonk. Alright, pass. We had the crop rotation, but no untapped land, so we just lose. Interesting to see how many alright, land, pass the turn. We can Deadly Dispute the Energy Refractor. Sprawl. Probably going to go for initiative now. Play Boarding Party. Reveals a Scred, that doesn't matter. So the way we win this matchup is by having golems. Let's just Deadly Dispute this. Looking for lands. Find a tower. So we can pass the turn. Take 3. Not great. Tower. So we can take 6 right now, and then plan on having Tron next turn to go with 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we can play Foundry right now. So what's the best way to do this? If they have another hasty creature, it's going to be a problem. I think it makes the most sense to go map right now. Pass the turn. Another boarding party, of course. Reveals an Arbor Elf. So we can map for mine and pass the turn. We're looking for a Weather the Storm or a Mirror Retriever. We take 13. Land. Black, green. Crop this. So which one do we need? A power plant? Okay. Play Golem Foundry. Play Refractor to draw a card. Looking for Mirror Retriever. Well, really the only thing that could save us right now is a Weather the Storm, or Deadly Dispute would be okay. Sphere. We have to draw into a green, I guess. Didn't get there. Alright, so if they hadn't had the boarding party, we would have gotten there. If they didn't have the Thermokarst, we would have gotten there. There's a lot of ways for us to have one, but they just had boarding party, boarding party, boarding party. Easy day. Alright. I mean, I didn't say this was a good matchup. So we don't need the makeshift munitions. I do like having the Weather the Storms. I think a good thing to have in this matchup is the Krark Clan Shamans. Maybe Pulse of Marasa is good. One Weather. Trying to determine if I want the Conjurer's Bauble or not. Or if, I guess maybe the Krark Clan Shamans are not that useful. Maybe just one is fine. Actually, maybe one of the Smash to Dusts. For their Arbor Elves. I think I want the Krark. Submit. Smash to Dust could also hit Relic, but who knows if they'll have Relic or not. Doesn't really matter. Like, if they bring in Relic, what are they going to cut? I guess they're removal spells. That's pretty close. You'll notice that I always pair into Ponza in round 1. Easy day. Okay. We're going to do the best we can. We got 2 lands. We're going to land into Wellspring. Land, pass the turn. We have Ashnod's Altar and the Retriever. We just need to make land drops, so it's whatever. They have the turn 2 land destruction. Okay. We're going to draw a card. We could have maybe mulliganed better, but okay, that's Tron. So if they don't have land destruction right now, we have, I don't know, nothing. They blow up my land. We play a Mirror Retriever. Oh, wow. High skill game. Retriever, go. Unfortunate. So the issue we have right now is no colored sources. Retriever doesn't do anything at the moment. They choose red, plays a Highland Forest, plays an Arbor Elf. Okay. They don't want to trade the elf for the Mirror Retriever. We have another Wellspring. So we're going to have Tron in very many turns from now. Another Arbor Elf. Tax for 2. Okay. Wild Growth, so they're just doing nothing. We play Expedition Map and pass the turn. They're going to blow up my map. Glamour. Okay. Llanowar Visionary draws them a card. They're still doing nothing. I don't think I want to block with the Mirror Retriever just yet. Doesn't really matter. We save it for a big block. Okay. Alright, I'm going to pass. We are close to actually comboing. They're going to attack. So I'm gonna Reckoner's Bargain this Wellspring. Draw a card. Draw a map. Okay. And some Star Sphere. Let's just block, get rid of some of their mana. This represents 3 mana, even though this represents damage. Pass the turn. Get back to Wellspring. Play Expedition Map. Grab the tower. Play a land. So the question is, do I just play the Foundry here? And I think yes. Go to 8 cards in hand. Discard it, Altar. We're at 13, so if they have Boarding Party, it's a problem. They smashed the Golem Foundry. Opponent is not nice. Okay, let's play a Refractor. Power Plant. Reckoner's Bargain. This. Looking for another Golem Foundry. We find a Blood Fountain. Black. Play Blood Fountain. Guess play the Wellspring. Can't use it now. We have Pulse Marasa now. Okay. Sphere. Star. Pass the turn. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boarding Party would not kill us right now. Okay. So red. Star. Green. Pulse Marasa, the Mirror Retriever. Play the Mirror Retriever. Play the Krark. No. Let's play the Astronaut's Altar. That way we can sacrifice the Krark when we use it. We'll sacrifice this Mirror Retriever for the Golem Foundry. Then I'm going to Krarkland Shaman, the Wellspring, and a Star. Find a Deadly Dispute. We could also just Deadly Dispute this guy, so this would be 5. Yeah, I think we're just going to Deadly Dispute this Krarkland Shaman. Okay, your things die. Let's play a map and pass the turn. Somehow we are doing fine. We win the game. Okay. Weird. Krarkland Shaman was decent. Pulse Marasa was pretty decent. Hot tips. Alright, whatever. We'll just try again. Okay. 1 land, huh? I think I mulligan that. And one more time, we do the same thing. We have lots of lands, so I'm going to keep. Put back the Mirror Retriever. Do we want to put back the Wellspring or the Deadly Dispute? I think I'm going to put back the Tower. Go Tower into Tower Wellspring. I assume they're going to blow up my land on turn 2. Land, pass. We have double Tower. Deadly Dispute on the Wellspring is how we draw ourselves into the game again, though. Thermokarst. Okie dokie. You have a Thermokarst. We have a Chromatic Sphere. If this is the initiative, we're going to be like screaming mad. Not initiative. Woo! Yay! Land into Wellspring. Refractor is not what I wanted. Extra refractors are bad here. They didn't blow up my land last turn. They drew a card and they drew another card. So 2 of the cards in their hand could be new land destruction spells. They're going to swing. Puts me to 18. Land. Passes the turn. That is what you like to see. We draw a mine. What? Deadly Dispute. Bam. Chromatic Star. We draw into the Krarkland Shaman. Let's play a Refractor. Find a Crop Rotation. Play Map Out. Play Chromatic Star. So now we're, whoops. Okay, we already played land this turn. We're insulated from land destruction now. We have Clan Shaman to wipe the board. But we don't have a way to take back the initiative. They play a Jewel Thief. They're going to get in for 2. Okay. Play Power Plant. Play Refractor. Draw a card. Let's cycle Mirror Retriever. So right now we have 1, 2, 3 things we could sacrifice and be fine with it. Play Mirror Retriever. Play Krark. Right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to do it. Sacrifice the Star. Sacrifice the Star. Sacrifice the Mirror Retriever. Get back the Ichor Wellspring. Let's yield to these now. We got a Golem Foundry. And Star. So next turn we can start doing stuff. Okay, they just do nothing? You gotta love it. Acid Moss the Tower. Green, crop. Grab a tower. Map. Grab a tower. Alright. Fizzle that. Hello. Okay, they play land. Play Utopia Scrawl, so they have absolutely nothing. Yay. Huzzah! We draw a mine, so we're once again pretty good for as far as the land destruction goes. I'm trying to get some golems though. Draw a card. So now I'm tapping 3 here. Play the Chromatic Star first for less clicks. Play Wellspring. Now we have 1 golem. Let's crack this for black just in case. Find a Deadly Dispute. Perfect. That's called playing to your outs. And then we can now play all sorts of things. We could weather the storm here after playing a expedition map. I think that's fine. Map. Green. Gain 21 life. Pass the turn. Alright. So now we can also pull some Marasa back the Clan Shaman to sacrifice a bunch of stuff. Avenging Hunter. So what I'm going to do is put this out. Then I will pull some Marasa the Clan Shaman, and after attacking I'll wipe the Avenging Hunter off the board. That way we can get rid of their creature. Let's Grotto first, see what we see. A Mirror Retriever, so do like that. We're going to attack. They take it. And green, or they don't take the damage, they do their guy. We pull some Ross of the Clan Shaman. Play the Clan Shaman. Sacrifice the Wellspring. Kill their creature. The Reckoner's Bargain are Crocodile. Draw 2. You find an Ashnod's Altar. Oh man, that's so close. Alright, Mirror Retriever. Play an Expedition map. Now we have 2 attackers. Pass the turn. Are we going to win? Are we going to win versus Ponza in round 1? I would laugh. I would laugh hard. They have the initiative. So, Pulse Marasa has been great. Clan Shaman, also great. Of course, we drew our one of both of these, but we saw 33 cards. Okay, they went bottom on the Scry. Plays a Forest. Do they scoop it up? They tap a bunch of mana. And concede. I can't believe we did it. Let's go. We'll see in round 2. We're here in round 2 versus the man, the myth, the legend, Medvedev. So, no idea what they're on. We're just going to play first. Okay, we've got Tower, Power Plant, Grotto, Retriever, Refractor. I think I'm going to keep. We'll lead on Power Plant into Star, and then we can Grotto on turn 2 if we don't find a Tron land, and then Scry and play the Refractor. Just in case we rip the Tron mana. Okay, they're on Affinity or Wildfire. Okay, we do Rip Tron, so let's Refractor. Feels good to play to your outs. Okay. Drawing lands is not the greatest, but we got stuff going on. Is it Affinity or Wildfire? If it's Wildfire, I'm going to be real sad. Okay, it is Wildfire, so they're going to go after my Tron lands. We grab a Swamp. So we now have Tron. Wonder if there's any reason to not play the Retriever here. They could have something like a Dawnmare Cleric in their deck. Mirror Retriever doesn't really get me very far. Let's play Chromatic Star. So we could crop this for mine right now. I think I'm just going to sacrifice this for black in case I draw a Dispute. Find a map. Play the map, I guess. Pass the turn. They Brainstorm. They've already killed one of my mines with a Wildfire. So this is a deck where our Weather the Storms aren't good. Pulse Marausa could be okay, actually. So post board, we're going to be wanting all these now Spellbombs for sure. 2 mana. They could Wildfire again. Smash to Dust. Okay. So they really don't want us to have Tron. Makeshift Munitions. So let's green, crop this, mine, grotto, and then we're gonna see what's on top. So now we have infinite, sort of. Play Mirror Retriever, play this Mirror Retriever, play a Makeshift Munitions. So we can shoot them, play the star, shoot them again. Play this Altar, pass the turn. So now every 3 mana is 1 damage to our opponent. We just have to watch out for Dawnmare or Cleric, basically. I guess Cleric can take out the Makeshift Munitions. They preordain. We're going to be drawing a Mirror Retriever. So what we want to do is attack, get damage in, and then Retriever for probably the star, just to draw cards. If we can draw into a Golem Foundry right now, it's just GG because they don't have any Stonehorns likely in the main deck. They don't have a lot of blue mana either. Crop came up pretty well there. Feel a little bit nervous this round, not gonna lie. My adrenaline's popping off. Medvedev is a strong player. Kidoki. People are just ephemerating. Now, they're gonna smash the altar. Okay. That's 2 smashes. Wow. Surprising. So let's see what's on top. We're looking for... Okay, Reckoner's Bargain is good, right? Top that. Play Mirror Retriever. Let's swing out. Shoot you. Sack this. We're going to get back the altar. And then yield to that. So altar comes into play. We get the altar. And then we shoot you again. Retriever. Get back Retriever. We go to 17. Play Retriever. We pass the turn. They could play another smash. They could... Okay, there's an Augur of Bolus, so that's going to slow us down a bit. We can't attack anymore. They find a Flame Slash. They play a Dawnmare Cleric to blow up the munitions, I suppose. They could also get the Mirror Retriever to blow up the munitions. So now we have to be worried about Ephemerate. We're really looking to draw into a Golem Foundry right now. Bargain this Retriever. Get back a Retriever. Golem Foundry. Not draw it. Let's cycle. Drew it. Got the game. Bam. Okay. Always yield. Always yes. And then we're going to make a ton of golems. Retriever for retriever. So now we're just going to loop. I like to go to 30, probably going to go for a little bit more. So let's think while we're looping about how much life they can have. They're going to have 2 blockers, so at 17. So I need to get 6 through with no life gain. We scooped it up. Phew. Okay, we have a ton of time on clock. We got the combo off. We need all these Nile spell bombs. We're going to get rid of all the Weather the Storms. That's pretty much it, right? But we could also bring in Pulsa Marasa. Our main combo of Golem Foundry is good enough to win, assuming they can't loop Stonehorns. It seems pretty unlikely that they can loop the Stonehorns. Also, Krarklan Shaman is pretty good at wiping their Archaeomancers. I think it's probably better to Pulsa Marasa. I'm going to have to check the Jeskai Ephemerate decks, because maybe we need this Ancient Grudge, actually. It looks like people are mostly not playing the Tormod's Crypts and stuff. There's one Tormod's Crypt, there's one Dawnbringer Cleric in a lot of these decks, so I think this is probably fine. Don't know that Makeshift Munitions is that useful in this position, so let's just run it this way. Bobble can get back our Pulse or whatever. Bobble can also get back our Tron lands and stuff. Potentially crop into things. We find a crop. So let's keep this. We're going to Grotto into Nile Spellbomb. Star I like because I can use that. They play a Preordain, so we're going to play out the tower, see if they'll go for the Wildfire on it, and then we can crop the tower for a mine. Don't want to get rid of the Grotto because it's one of my colored sources here. Tower, Star. Oh no, we can't. Oh, we can crop it if we crack the Star for green. Did not think that through that well, but I need the Star in play regardless. Okay, Preordain. I'm not expecting a Spell Pierce, but could happen. I'm gonna just, let's see. We're gonna Deadly Dispute this Star. I don't think they can have a Dispel. Okay. So now we're insulated again. We have crop and stuff. We can Reckoner's Bargain, a Mirror Retriever, but we don't want to play out and let them get us. They're going to evoke a Muldrifter. Alright, that does bode well for me. So I could right now crop the power plant. It doesn't really matter if we do it now or wait. We can also play the Polluted Mire and crop for mine, and then play Mirror Retriever and bargain for the Chromatic Star. I think I'm just going to save this. Green, crop this, grab a mine, play Mirror Retriever, black, bargain the Retriever. We're going to get back the Star. We draw cards. Find Golem Foundry, Expedition Map. So I'm going to play Map and Star and pass the turn. We don't need to use the map. I'm trying to save it so I can use all my mana, get rid of stuff. They brainstorm. Heavy breathing from my end. Jeesh. If we find and resolve an Altar right now, we have infinite golems. Although Altar is a 2 of, so that's a risk that I'm taking in this list specifically, just playing a 2 of Altar. Okay, they're representing Counterspell now. Plays a Tormod's Crypt. We know they only have one of those, or we assume, having lifted a previous iteration of the deck. I just feel like Tormod's Crypt is not that useful. They Wildfire, so they're going to get a Counterspell. They have Counterspell in hand, and they have other stuff. Storm, Wildfire. We're going to draw a card. We have to bide our time into a position where we can just play multiple Foundries and stuff. There's another Foundry. Play this Wellspring. I'm just looking to draw as much of my deck as possible before trying to go off. We have a mine. Guess I don't want to crack the map just yet. Play another spell bomb. I'll pass the turn. I'm at 40 cards, they're at 41. They play an Augur Bolus. Okay. Revealing a Brainstorm. Brainstorm. You're going to 6 cards in hand. Plays an island. So to fight through the Tormod's Crypt, we have Blood Fountain. We also have a Bauble. They're going to Wildfire their land. Okay. So I think I'm going to just Spellbomb them right now. Get rid of double Wildfire. Draw a card. Another Golem Foundry. 2 Wildfires are gone, huh? Gonna map for the power plant. Find another map so I can play the map and map for Grotto for more colored sources and some scries. This is where the dig site would be good. I don't think I want another star. I have double colored source, so I'm gonna crack this for black in case I draw into a dispute. Find a Blood Fountain. So will they counter the Blood Fountain? I don't know. Maybe. We're gonna pass the turn. They get in for 1, which doesn't do very much. 36 cards for the opponent in their deck. 7 in hand. I also have 7 in hand. They're gonna play a Muldrifter, leaving up counterspell still. Plays a land. We find a Bauble. Play Golem Foundry. Counterspell. They play Golem Foundry. Land. Play Golem Foundry again. We're trying to get some creatures on the table. We don't have enough mana to use our Blood Fountain though. So we can try playing, well, we can play this Blood Fountain out. Always yes to all these things. And then I'm going to discard a land. I don't know if this was the right time to start doing stuff, but maybe. Play an Energy Refractor. So now we can't pay for the Nile Spellbomb to draw a card off of it. But we do have 1 Golem. Better than no Golems. They only have 1 white mana, so they can only revoke 1 Golem Foundry. But they do have a bunch of Smash to Dust in their list, which I forgot about. So maybe this was super greedy. Depends how many Smash to Dust they have in hand, I guess. Plays another Muldrifter. Okay. So we might be able to go Value Town on them. They have 4 mana available. Attacks with Drifter. Okay. We're obviously taking it. Plays a land, 7 cards in hand. Okay, we make a Golem. Begin the attacks. Engage. Okay, we discarded a power plant, which now I realize leaves this open to a Wildfire. Let's Wellspring to draw a card. We do have the crop rotation. Power plant. Play out this Bauble. We can attempt to Bauble right now to get a card draw. Gonna put this Deadly Dispute back in my deck. Okay. Then I can just cast the Mirror Retriever. I'll have a bunch of attackers. Kind of off of the combo plan right now. See if they go for the counterspell. Alright, swing. Going to probably end step crop the Grotto for a Grotto. And the Deadly Dispute back is pretty good. They swing for 4. Right now we have more power than they do. Forgot we have the Energy Refractor to filter mana, so we can use Nile Spellbomb to get rid of the counterspell. They play another Muldrifter, so they have 6 power in the air. Okay. That's a lot. 1 more artifact would give us 4 golems for 12 power on the table. Plays a land. Make some golems. Drop this. They go for a dispel. Alright. It's fine. Mine. Attack with everything. I guess not the retriever. I should have. I don't know. We're holding back the retriever. They're going to block with the Mulldrifter and Ephemerate it. Okay. Not great. Maybe I should have attacked with the Mirror Retriever too to try to get the fight over the graveyard. So I can Blood Fountain back there 2 Mirror Retrievers and then play 2 Mirror Retrievers so as more attackers. They are at 11. They go face. Looks like we're going to lose. Get rid of a Galblast from hand. I wonder how many Galblasts they have. They Ephemerate the Augur. So this makes me think that I want to bring in my Scattershots. Revoke Existence. What are they going to revoke though? The Mirror Retriever or a Golem Foundry? 6 damage. Oh, we're actually dead next turn, huh? You got me good. Maybe we played too safe. We're at 5. They can just kill me now. Plays a Plains. Dawnbringer Cleric to do what? Gain some life. If we draw into Reckoner's Bargains, we can Reckoner's Bargain the Wellspring. Yeah, I think I want Spell Bombs and Scattershots. Turn into an Eggs deck. I think I'm just gonna... Okay. Revoke, yep. I want to concede here, but guess it's not over till it's over. We draw land, okay. Altar. Altar was too late, although guess it can do something. Play Altar. All right. Also, Moros, we're going to cut. Scattershot's going to come in. Should I worry about the crop rotations? Maybe just go Scattershot and Pulsar Marasa. Get rid of the crops. The situation is that we're trying to make them not have very effective wildfires anyway with these. So we just want to kill all their stuff. 1 Pulsar Marasa. I'll try it out. Feel a little bit nervous. We have Tron. Guess we keep. The issue is that we're lacking on stuff to do. We have colored sources just from the refractor. Land for the opponent. Power plant, play refractor. Alright. Chromatic star, or sphere, not a star. Let's see if they wildfire me. They wildfire me, yep, okay. We get our swamp. Play power plant, play spell bomb and sphere, and pass. So if they tap out, we can spell bomb them. They wildfire my power plant. Okay. Swamp. Still think I want to get rid of this. Rid of your wildfires. Play tower. Play Mirror Retriever. We can Reckoner's Bargain the Mirror Retriever to get the Nile Spellbomb. But that will allow them to play something. I think I'm just going to draw some cards here. Find a Scattershot. So if they go Drifter Ephemerate, we can scatter it on the next turn. They play an island, snow-covered island. Looks like they're going to go for the Drifter Ephemerate. They revoke a sphere. Okay. Weird. Play star? Spellbomb? Okay. This is turn 5. I guess I should have played the sphere first so I could have cracked it. Pass. Land for the opponent. Are we going to see a Mulldrifter now? Mole Drifter, okay. Let's draw 2, or draw 3. That's the turn. Find a mine and a grotto. Play grotto looking for a power plant. Star. Play Golem Foundry. That's the turn. They're going to attack. We have another land drop. They've already used 2 wildfires. Okay. 5 mana, 8 cards in hand. 7 cards in hand, they play an island. They're going to go for Dawnbringer Cleric to get rid of the Mirror Retriever. Okay. So we have 3 Retrievers left. We can always sort of slow loop as well. Mine, play Star, Sphere, Spellbomb. We have 1 Golem. Is 1 all you need? We hope so. They play an Augur of Bolas. Reveals a Dispel, which is not great for me. Not great. Gets in for 2. It's made a 20 or 19. Did I pull the Pilsum Rossin? I think I did. Or the crops. Make a creature. We have a map. Play the map. Counterspell. Alright, swing. Resolves. Alright, I'm going to go to their turn. They brainstorm. Trying to get to a point where I can use the scatter effectively. Cycle the Ash Barrens for a great brainstorm. Alright. They grab a mountain. They didn't play a land yet, so they probably play the mountain this turn. Plays the mountain. They're going to swing 4. Okay. Plays a Mole Drifter. Okay. So they're going to draw cards. So then we can Reckoner's Bargain this Chromatic Star. They cast a Dispel. Yep, that happens. Draw a card. And then we go red. Scattershot, kill your flyers. F6. Same targets, and then 2 on this one. Map. Grab. Power plant. Play power plant. Make a black. Spellbomb you. Looking for, okay, we found a Mirror Retriever. Play Retriever. Then Deadly Dispute the Mirror Retriever. What can we get back? It looks like we want to get back the Star. And then we can play a Foundry. And pass a turn. Attack. So they don't have their flying team now. We still have 1 Spellbomb. Not the greatest. We're threatening to make multiple golems. They Tormod's Crypt. I'm kind of off the loop plan though. Let's see if they attack. No attacks for the opponent. We make a golem. They have 4 cards in hand. They're going to cast Archaeomancer to get nothing. Okay. Golem Foundry. I guess they can block and Ephemerate the Archaeomancer. Cast a Spellbomb. Always yes. So we can eat the Ephemerate. Play a Star. Let's Deadly Dispute the Star. We're at 29 cards in library, so I don't think we're going to deck. Wellspring is good. Gets us more creatures, or more power on the table. Draw. Another Deadly Dispute, huh? Let's dispute again. I wonder if we can get into another Scattershot. Golem Foundry. Okay, let's play the Golem Foundry. See if they have a counterspell that we can eat. They don't. Let's play out our Chromatic Star. Always yes to this. Play out a Retriever. We have so much power on the table. Now we're going to attack. So they're going to block with everything to eat my creature. Interesting. So let's see. They could have the thing that gives them... what's the thing that gives them their card back? The Reanimate. I'm going to get rid of the Dawnbringer Cleric then. I expected an Ephemerate here. Breath of Life or whatever. The one that makes a food token. Tells my kid's still in his bed. Okay. Are you going to attack? No attacks. No revoke existences. Creature, 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 creature. Okay, those resolve. Draw a card. Another Golem Foundry. I guess we swing. We're sort of off the loop plan regardless. So they block the Mirror Retriever. I'll attempt to get back the Mirror Retriever. It won't really matter. I don't care. That's 15 damage. And we win the game! 2-0. Yes. Okay. GG Medvedev. You're a powerful mage. On to round 3. Okay, here we are. I think GN is on mono red, so Weather the Storm crop rotation is good. Polluted Mire is not very good. We're gonna keep... Well, they're on familiars. Okay. Oh no, wait, this is a Chancery. Or Guildgate, huh? Okay, so land. Power plant, we'll keep that. Play map. Oh man, if they're on CawGate, that'll be great for me. Okay, Modern Age. I mean, it's going to be hard. It might be a little bit difficult to beat CawGate. So, first thing I'm going to do is, do I want to crop now? We get rid of a Journey. Let's just play this Energy Refractor out. We have the option to crop on the next turn, or just go for map. Don't know if we need to crop. We could crop, cycle the Mire. They get rid of a Guardian, which is a surprise. I guess they were looking for lands. Did not expect CawGate. Another Journey goes away. Okay, so now we have land, green, crop this, grab the mine. Kidoki, play the Wellspring, drawing a card. Now we can Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Nice. Bam. 7 cards in hand. Your turn. We want to focus on making land drops that are Tron lands so we can do as much as possible in a turn. And eventually they are going to be able to attack with their creatures in this Basilisk, so we want to make this Weather the Storm huge. We have to be able to combo through Dawnbringer Cleric stuff and counterspells. I could also, since we already have the Polluted Mire in hand, I could map for Tower, play Tower, cycle the Mire, see what happens. They play a Squadron Hawk. Alright, I don't think we need to weather this turn. Reveals Triple Hawk. Let's see, they don't play it, so that means that they are holding a counterspell. We're going to crack, grab a tower, play the tower. Let's play Wellspring. Draw a card. Refractor. We could just cast the Altar, see if they counterspell. We don't really need it. Let's just play the Refractor. Okay. We can bobble the Deadly Dispute. Or we could play Star and bobble. And that's 4 storm count. I think I'm just going to cycle and pass the turn. So we're going to get whacked by a lot of damage this turn. So they get the Brainstorm plus Squadron Hawk. What's funny is when the match started, GN42 mistyped and wrote GK, so I wrote GK. All right, so are you going to swing, or are you going to keep up their counterspell. What's the important thing to do here? For me, putting back a more density of Deadly Disputes is good. It'll be on the bottom of our deck. Okay, they have a lot of gates now, but they're just hawking. Okay, we're going to yield until the next end step. Okay, so they're giving us an opening. We have the makeshift munitions in the deck. We're going to put back the Dispute. There's the munitions. It's pretty good. Okay. Retriever. Altar. Sack Retriever. Get back Wellspring. Play Wellspring. Let's go crack this for red. Play makeshift munitions. Go ahead and bop one of these hockeys. Hawk down. Play power plant. 1, 2, 3. So let's go sphere, star, and pass. If they try to gate up the hawk, I can shoot it. If they try to gate up the vector glider, I can shoot it as well. Although I guess they could have prismatic strands here, which would cause me problems. I can fight through it, I think. 1, 2. No, we don't have 4 mana, so we can't fight through prismatic strands. Tough matchup. Okay, they discard a hawk. They're going to play Smash to Dust. So seeing as how they're using Smash to Dust right now on this, I'm going to kill the hawk. I have the Blood Fountain to get it back. And then let's just shoot them to draw a card off the Wellspring. They can gate up their Vector Glider. I'll pass the turn. I have the Blood Fountain to get back the Mirror Retriever to get back the Altar. So if they gate things up, I'm going to do that. They could still be leaving up their counterspell though. Okay. Gets in for 4. We're going to go map. Crack the map for tower. This puts the Deadly Dispute closer to my hand. Lay. So I guess we just lay out this Energy Refractor. Draw a card. The tower. Green. Another Altar. Guess I play the Altar. See if they counter. They do not counter. I'll crack this for black, I guess. Play Blood Fountain. They could counter the Blood Fountain. They don't counter. So are people just not having counters nowadays? Let's Blood Fountain. Get rid of a land. Okay, looks like we want a Deadly Dispute. Let's Deadly Dispute our Refractor. The issue here is that, okay, they're going to counterspell. So we can still Deadly Dispute the other Refractor. And then cast Weather the Storm for 24. Zoom. We're at 37. They can deal me 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 if they tap out. If they do tap out, we can go Fountain for Retriever, Retriever for Fountain, Fountain for Retriever, Retriever for Fountain, and we can just discard a couple things, and then Weather Storm again. Fancy counterspell, that's for sure. Look at this one. Looks like a Whirlpool. Cool. Oh, their hands are like at the top of the art. What is going to happen? They brainstorm. So have they gotten rid of all of their hawks? 1, 2, 3. There's 1 hawk left to shuffle with. Probably what I want to do is go map for tower and then play grotto, see what's on top. Okay, they're going to kill my altar. They could kill the Blood Fountain, which would be even worse. They kill the Refractor. Okay. Decent. Bash in. Map. We're going to get the tower. Oh, we don't have a colored source right now, so they could consider countering this. I'm glad I didn't play the grotto first. Psych. Retriever on top. Play sphere. Crack for black. Get back the retriever. Wait, no. We can play this retriever. Sacrifice it for the refractor, I guess. Play the refractor. Now we have infinite storm. Play sphere. Grab these two. Doink, doink. Play me retriever. Sack retriever for fountain. Play retriever. I don't think the infinite storm matters here. Let's crack for black. Play the blood fountain. So if we find a golem foundry like that, we win the game. All right. Get back retriever. Play the retriever. Okay, we've used a bunch of clock. Okay, sack. Get back. Do it again. So the plan now is to just go up to 30 again, and then cast Weather the Storm. Maybe I'll have to go more than 30, 33 maybe. Probably doesn't matter because I can use my golems for killing them with the makeshift munitions. So 30 counter should be enough. So hopefully we'll have 17 minutes at the end of this. We have so much storm. Okay, we're doing it. All I have to do is execute. We're at 1804, 8 counters. I might be overdoing it with the comboing. 30 might not be necessary, but I'm going to go all the way. We were at 1804 with 8, and now we're going to be at about 1545. I'm not going to cast Weather the Storm. I'm just going to F6. This is 18. This is 12, 14, 16, 18. Almost 20 damage, but I don't think it matters. They play a Hawk as a blocker. Play Basilisk Gate. That's 14 total. They're going to gate up their creature and swing out. I suppose they could have Prismatic Strands in hand. Make a bunch of golems. Pass the turn. Then we're going to yield until second main. Swing out. See what happens. Block with a bunch. It's okay. Get past the multi-blocks. So with the multi-blocking, you have to assign blockers, but if you just hold the OK key, it'll just go pass right through it. 1520. So we used 9 minutes and 40 seconds in game 1. Not terrible. All right, we know that they're going to bring in Relic. I don't think crop rotation is required. We don't know if Weather the Storm is going to be required either. So obviously Clarkland Shaman's not very good. I think I want to try to get them with a scatter to clear the board. Go that way. Ancient Grudge. Scatter the board. A couple of weathers just in case. And not focus on. We're gonna not focus on crops in this matchup because it's a slow matchup. Power plant tower into a wellspring. I'm keeping. There's some risk involved. So we're gonna draw 1, 2, 3 cards by turn 3. 4 cards. Land, map. That was a great draw, I guess. They could have a revoke or whatever here. Usually they'll have a tap land on turn 2. With 4 Golem Foundries in the deck, we might want to just spam one, but here comes a revoke. Okay, it's a Squadron Hawk. We're going to need 3 more Hawks and go up to 7 cards in hand. So we find a power plant. Let's just go for the Tron lands. Mine. We have no colored sources. They likely have Dust to Dust, so we don't want to play double Foundry. They're going to loot. We're drawing into Smash to Dust gets discarded. Interesting. So they're relying on Dust to Dust. Play the Mine, play a Wellspring, draw a card, play Refractor. Let's pass the turn. Let's see if they Dust to Dust us. We can Deadly Dispute the Wellspring and then have a Color Source still, or we can Deadly Dispute the Refractor. In step, we probably want to Deadly Dispute the Wellspring regardless. Having the Refractor stick around is huge. Are you going to get in? Yes. They play a Gate. They play Dust to Dust. Black. Deadly Dispute this Wellspring. Okay, we have another Refractor, which is great. Pass the turn. How many Dust to Dust are you playing? Let's go Golem Foundry. Refractor. Draw a card. We can go Star and Map. Now we have an attacker. A Brainstorm. There's a Squadron Hawk. Okay, now I think I want to try to wipe their board. I think here, 3. So that's 4. I'm going to map for a tower. Let them attack me. Pass the turn. They get in. I'm going to go tower, play Golem Foundry, swing. They block. Okay, take out your 2/3. Play Mirror Retriever. Then we're going to Deadly Dispute the Retriever, getting back a Wellspring. Drawing the Wellspring, drawing some cards. So we can play another Foundry. So how much damage do they have right now? Let's say they play another gate. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 10, 11, 12. So I think we just play a Wellspring here. Draw some cards. We have a Weather the Storm now. That's okay. We'll pass. Kind of expect Dust to Dust on the Golem Foundries, so we can make 2 Golems and then Reckoner's Bargain away one of the Foundries. So that we'll only lose 1 Foundry to the Dust to Dust. We'll have the other one in the graveyard in case we can get it back later. We still have Scattershot for their flyers. Weather the Storm to gain a bunch of life. We're going to be attacking for 6. Tough position for them. They're going to double gate. No, single gate. Okay, gate 1. Yep. You're going to gate the other. Gate. They're going to attack for 11. 12. Okay. So let's play Sphere. Crack for black. Then we can Reckoner's Bargain the Ichor Wellspring. Draw some cards. Makeshift Munitions. Play this. Play a Bauble. Looking for an Altar now. Altar would just win the game. No, it wasn't right. Let's get back a Dispute. We can Deadly Dispute something. I guess we Deadly Dispute a Treasure. Nothing, huh? Kill your birds. Birds are down. Play Weather the Storm. It's too bad we didn't find a anything to do there. Pass the turn. So the question is, should I play Munitions? I guess I should. Yeah. We're at 25. They have to deal with Munitions. They also have to deal with the Golems, and they can see the game. GG. GG, my man. We'll see you in round 4. Round 4 versus Paulo Cabral. Alright, that's a decent hand. We're going to keep it. We have land, map. Grotto can look for a non-power plant so that we can try to find Tron by turn 4. We also have Astronaut's Altar Foundry, so turn 3 we can play the Foundry if nothing else is going on. And then we can set up for maybe an early win. In the past, he's been on lots of different stuff, so who knows what he's up to. Grotto, I'm going to bottom, play the map, pass the turn. Man. Okay. Mountain. Okay, turn 1 Swift Spear is strong. Land, we have to grab our mine. And then we'll go Sphere into Wellspring. We can Reckoner's Bargain the Wellspring to gain 2 life and draw a bunch of cards. So they're on Blitz. Oh man, that's even worse matchup. Morphos. Hopefully they whiff on a Kiln Fiend. No, it's just burn. Okay. Looking for a crop. Land. We're going to Wellspring. Draw a card. Play a Sphere and pass. They go Ren's Resolve. Puts us to 14-12. Lava Dart. Chain Lightning. They're just blasting us. Freaking Lava Darts. We're just getting wrecked. Okay, they Chain Lightning. No. They didn't cast a Lava Dart. Put me to 7. So what's my way to win here? Top deck a Weather the Storm. If I play the Swamp and Reckoner's Bargain and go to 9, then I could draw Weather the Storm. Didn't draw Weather, but I can play the Mirror Retriever. So they have to dart the Mirror Retriever. I'm likely just dead though. So this is one, I don't know, it's some very large amount of mana. Right, so this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they have nothing in hand, so guess we get the map? No, doesn't really matter, right? If we map, we go 1, 2, 3, we'll have 5 mana left over. Ichor Wellspring doesn't matter, because we just take the map. I think we're dead regardless, so it's not a really useful decision. We were on the play, I think. The Metamorphosis kind of wrecked us. Oh, they have another Lava Dart. Okay, just easy peasy. Lava Dart is too good in this Prowess shell. Alright, this, Weather, Pulse Marasa, Banging Marauder. I'm gonna get rid of all of these things. So the end game plan is to just ping them out with Makeshift Munitions and Mirror Retriever. So 3 mana is 1 damage. But we have to live to that point. So we'll do what we can. We need Fast Tron into Weather the Storm, so we kind of have to mulligan to a Weather the Storm or a hand that has Fast Tron and to do stuff. You never know what Apollo will be on, so I felt like it was a reasonable keep. Land Swift Spear, bane of my existence. On the play, we have Krark. This is fine. We need 1 more land that's not a tower. We need a mine or a power plant for them not to raise us. Krark can maybe help. So they mulligan to 6 after thinking it through for a long time. Keep 6. Grotto. Tower. I mean, that's not very good. We do need lands. Pass the turn. Tower can be something that we crop, I guess. We play a mountain. And they're going to raise us? No, bolt. Okay. Turn 1 raise would be brutal. We're going to play Refractor and draw a card. And then pass. We draw into a Wellspring, which I do like. They whiff on a second land. We play a Wellspring. Play Tower. Pass the turn. Now we have Pulse and Marasa. We have Crop plus Pulse. So I guess we probably play out the Swamp and then Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. I mean, them not having a second land and doing absolutely nothing now, it just makes me feel pretty comfy. Lightning Bolt, sure. Land. Deadly Dispute this. There's a mine. So we can play Chromatic Sphere. and pass. 2 mana, Burning Tree Emissary. Okay, so this is going to be good for me, I guess. We're going to be able to wipe them a little bit. Emissary, Emissary. Into Kessig Flame Breather. So, draw a card. Mine. Black. Drop this for Power Plant. Play Wellspring. Let's Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. We can sacrifice the treasure from it. Mirror Retriever's great. We can play Mirror Retriever. We can just play out. I think we just want to play Mirror Retriever. Black. Bargain the Mirror Retriever. Getting back the Wellspring. Okay. Drawing a bunch of cards. Play a Wellspring. Draw. Tap this. Green. Crop. We have a tower, and what's this one? A mine. Crop this. Grab a Power Plant. Play Mirror Retriever. Play Quark. Sack everything. This one. This one. Get it back to Mirror Retriever. Sack this thing. Alright. Discard a swamp. And a tower. Just in case of a raise. Ren's Resolve. Okay. We're going to play this. Go Refractor. And then play out our Marauder. Play Mirror Retriever. Play Chromatic Sphere. Crack it for red. There's like no way that they win now. Boom! Okay. 1-1. Submit. So far, Pulse of Marausa has been pretty decent. I like the fact that we can bobble the Pulse of Marausa back to use it again later. Retriever the bobble, bobble the Marausa. Interesting stuff. Okay, it's going to come down to this game, so let's see what our opener looks like. 5 minutes into the match for both of us. Plenty of time. This hand. He snap kept a 7. This is so insane. So let's say we go star and whiff on land, we're dead. If we star final land Wellspring, then if they raise us, we're dead. So I think we have to mulligan. I talked myself into a mulligan. We're going to keep and put back the Blood Fountain. Lead on Grotto map. Do they have the Swift Spear? They have the Swift Spear. Hashtag never didn't have it. They didn't have it last time. Grotto. COC. Crop. Top that. Play the map. Pass the turn. So this next turn, I'm going to play the mine and pass. Are you going to raise me? Lightning Bolt. Interesting. I think I have to just pass. No matter what, Power Plant. Okay, so if I get Power Plant now, next turn I'll have 5 mana. If they raise me right now, it would sink. They'd probably raise the mine. Seeing as how they did not just slam the second land, it feels like they don't have it. So, in my head, I think they have raise and they're considering whether or not to raise me. They're just going to go for Bolt. This puts me to 9. I'll have a blocker on the next turn. Map. Power Plant. So we have Power Plant into green. Crop this. Tower. We can go Wellspring plus star, or plus map, I guess, is probably better. Map. Retriever. We're certainly not out of the woods. We have to get this darn Swift Spear off the table, right? So on the next turn we can do that. We really need some way to gain life. Being at 9 is sketchy. So I could bolt my creature and put me to 7, or they can bolt me, put me to 6. Seems like if they want to do something, it would have to be the lightning bolt, put me to 6. They could also sacrifice their land to raise me, and then I can go map for whatever land, play the land. I guess if they want to raise, they probably should raise the non-tower land, because then I won't have that much mana left over. Plays a land. That's bad. That's not good. So they could kill me with a lava dart, lightning bolt. Dart, bolt, dart. Dead. Win a 1. Lots of thinking going on from Polo's side. Here comes the dart. We get back our map. So that's 2 damage. Gorilla Shaman, huh? That was unexpected. So we're gonna go to 7. Then we have to wipe for 3 damage to get rid of that. So star, crack this, get a grotto, play the grotto, see what's on top. Power plant, no. Red, play the Clown Shaman, sacrifice this, sacrifice this, sacrifice this, draw a bunch of cards, play a Wellspring, draw a card, Reckless Impulse into a Burning Tree, so I can't attack with the Burning Tree on the next turn. Really looking for Weather Storms. So we can map, crack, play grotto, tower on the bottom, crack this for black. We have more black spells than green spells. Another Krark. Play Mirror Retriever. Pass the turn. Burning Tree Emissary hits the table. Manamorphose makes sense with the Burning Tree to convert the green. Ren's Resolve, they find Flame Breather Alchemist. They're going to play probably Thermo. So that means we probably don't want to crack the map. I feel like I have to do it anyway. Grabbing the Polluted Mire. I think they might Lava Dart me right now. Polluted Mire. Where's my Weather Storms? Any Weather or Fangren would be perfect. Dart plus Fire Blast is 5 damage, puts me to 2. Man, this is so ridiculously tight. So they finally passed. We can convert the Wellspring right now. Draw 3. Reckoner's Bargain is good. Another Reckoner's Bargain. Reckoner's Bargain, the Mirror Retriever. Grabbing a Wellspring. With a 9. Find a Weather the Storm. We only have the 1 colored source though. We have it. Let's play this Wellspring. Cycle. Map. View. Okay, this is gain 15. Pass the turn. It's made a 24, which hopefully is out of range right now. Getting back the Wellspring was specifically so that I could potentially find more cards for the Weather Storm. They have the Keswick Flame Breather. So I was trying to get to the point where I had 3 artifacts in play so I could Krark and wipe the board and then Weather. Right now, if I find another artifact, I can play Krark and then sacrifice everything, then Reckoner's Bargain the Krark, and then cast Weather Storm. So scary. Here comes the Flame Breather. They ping me. They're going to pay 2 mana for Ren's Resolve. Gets me another damage off the Flame Breather and another damage off the Alchemist. Okay. They find land into another Reckless Impulse to draw a bunch of cards. They're going to put me to 19 right now off the Burning Tree Emissary. Okay, Refractor is decent. Allows me to not have to play the swamp out. Mirror Retriever is really good. So I can go sacrifice these things. Land, red, Lake Clan Shaman, sacrifice this, get back Mirror Retriever, sacrifice my Wellspring, draw a card, sacrifice my Expedition map, and then black, Reckoner's Bargain, Clan Shaman, draw some cards. They Lava Dart me. That's just to get the damage. Okay. We're lucky that we have this Weathered Storm in hand. We draw the Blood Fountain, which allows us to loop. So I feel that we have the match now, the gains. So we can go Chromatic Star, play Mirror Retriever, and then green Weather. That's going to gain us 24. Now we can start doing my slow paying with the makeshift munitions. They Reckoners, or Ren's Resolve, Reckless Impulse, whatever it is, and find Bolt and Synthesizer. We are looking to dodge relics now. Plays a Flame Breather. So we can do some slow stuff with Blood Fountain. I'm going to attack first. Okay, they take it. Play Blood Fountain. Black here. Get back my 2 Mirror Retrievers. Play Makeshift Munitions. Play Retriever. Play Retriever. I'm going to discard this Mine. That's the turn. 6 cards, or 6 mana for the opponent. They're going to Synthesizer. They find a Gorilla Shaman. So we can snipe the Gorilla Shaman with the makeshift munitions. They bolt face. Okay. Is this until the end of next turn? End of this turn, okay. So I think what we want to do is go face and then get back the Blood Fountain. Play the Blood Fountain. Get back Shaman Retriever. Play the Shaman. Wipe the board. Get back our Retrievers. Then start attacking with our 1/1s. Man, it's such a grindy plan. It's a good plan, but it's a grindy plan. Can't believe it's working. Feel good about it, that's for sure. We're just waiting for them. They're gonna stop talking. I'm just enthralled. They have 2 cards in hand. Girl Shaman. I'm just sitting here like, please no. Here's a Grill Shaman. Chain Lightning face. Okay. That's a no for me, dog. Will you attack? I'll block and ping you. We went from combo deck to extraordinarily grindy deck. Ping you. Get back the Blood Fountain. Draw. Play Refractor, see what we draw. Deadly Dispute. Black. Play the Blood Fountain. Play this. We're going to go black here. Get back Krark Mirror Retriever. Play the Krark. Play Mirror Retriever. We're going to go sacrifice this. Get back the Fountain. Get back the Retriever in order. Just doing some stuff. Get back the Retriever again. And then, do we ping them or do we dispute? I think we just ping you off the Krark. Kill your creatures. Bam, bam, bam. Play Mirror Retriever. And then discard Swamp. That's the turn. They are only lands in play. No idea what's in their hand. Whew. Give us the GGs. Wow, unreal. Okay, 4-0. He said, hope to see you in the top 8. Yep, good luck. See you in the top 8. On to round 5. Okay, round 5 versus Dissonance, who has been on mono blue lately. We're not going to keep this hand. Power plant mine. So what do we got going on here, right? We have Reckoner's Bargain, which is great. We have Wellspring. We can Reckoner's Bargain the Wellspring. I think we keep this and we get rid of the Bargain, even though that's like one of our best cards. Play the Mire, and then we can turn 2 Refractor, then turn 3 Crop into Tron, play Wellspring. They are on mono blue, and I have a plan. We put munitions in the deck, so let's see if we can make it happen. Refractor, draw a card, find a Grotto. Let's see if they are aggressive with a ninja or just leave up a counter. If they go for a counter, we can Grotto. I'm going to set an upkeep stop in case they ninja this turn. They decide to tap out. Okay, draws a card. So they get in. Since we know we want to crop, green, crop this, grabbing our tower. Now we could potentially draw into the Reckoner's Bargain. Now we play Power Plant, play Wellspring. Well, we can play Wellspring off this, leave mana open, draw a card. Bobble. We can bobble back the Mire. Then we can play black for Expedition Map. We can play black for Fountain to loot, or we can play Expedition Map, but I think we want to get the Fountain in play. Now since the Mire is in the deck, from the bobble we can map for the Mire, so it's 5 mana, draw a card. It takes a lot of mana to do that, but better than nothing. Post board, we're looking at Scatter Shots and Smash to Dusts, and then Fang Marauders 2, going on a full-on eggs plan. They get in, they're going to ninja off a miscreant, which allows them to hit for 4, draw a card, and replay the miscreant to draw another card, or leave up a Spellstutter Sprite. So they're not leaving up Spellstutter Sprite. We're looking to draw into specifically an Urza's Tower, a Golem Foundry. We find a Reckoner's Bargain. So I think you're just going to lead on the Bargain. We could play the Grotto, but I think I want to have the mana available. We find a Star. Let's Grotto. See what we see up top. Another Crop Rotation. I guess I can top this. Play the Star. Crack it for green. We're going to crop Grotto for a tower. And then cast some more artifacts. Draw a card. Draw a card. Mirror Retriever. Let's play the Mirror Retriever, allowing us to block. They have 4 flyers. So much damage. We've drawn 29 cards. I think the correct play on our turn is probably to Expedition Map for the Grotto and then cycle it using our 5 mana. Then we can Blood Token something. Play the Star. Definitely want to block with the hacker with this Mirror Retriever and get back a Wellspring most likely. Now they have 4 mana in play, so they can have double Spellstutter Sprite or Spellstutter plus Counterspell, or they could have another Ninja. They're going to swing. Well, it's an easy block for me. Are you going to play? No, there's another hacker comes into play. So we're going to get back we can get back the Wellspring or the Bauble.
If we play Bauble, we get to get back the Reckoner's Bargain. The Wellspring gives us more card draw long term. We'll get that. Either of them get wrecked by spells that are Sprite, right? So, don't know. They preordain. So this is a little bit different than usual lists, which don't use any cantrips whatsoever. Looks like they're holding up the Spell Stutter Spite, perhaps? Or do you want to play your Fairy Miscreant and draw another card? They want to draw the card with the Miscreant. So once again, we are crossing our fingers for a Golem Foundry here. They have Evo in mind. No respect. They go to 8 cards in hand and have to discard. Golem Foundry saves the day. Kabam! So we're going to map. That map is going to draw us the Looted Mire. Recycle our deck. Play Wellspring. So we shuffled, I mean. Play Star. Crack it for black. Deadly Dispute's awesome. So we're going to Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. Drawing cards. We find an Altar. Can't cast that right now. We can discard an extra land. Let's play the Star. There's no reason not to crack this, probably. Crack for black. Alright. Oh, we have the combo. Okay. So in my next turn, I guess we pass here. Right, so we play Altar into Altar. They counter the Altars. Play the Altar, then we go Retriever and combo off. The issue is that we're going to get whacked for a ton here. 4, 5, 6. Let's see if they have interaction. Who knows? And if we actually can combo here, then I think it's probably worth our time to try to use the Blood Fountain to draw into a Weather the Storm so they can't randomly kill us. Because they're going to put us to minimum 8, potentially 6 off this Moon Circuit Hacker. If they can go Ninja, 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 Ninja. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If every single one of these turns into a ninja, it would be bad. Big ninja, little ninja, little ninja, little ninja. Be 5 ninjas. They're going to preordain. They go bottom, bottom. We can take game 1 here. That'd be ginormous. I wanted to say huge, but I like to say ginormous. What's it going to be? If they do not attack with a hacker, I think it makes sense to not make a golem, because we can use that golem for mana with the Ashnod's Altar. So if we go like Altar into Retriever, they counter Retriever, we can get back 2 Retrievers and play Retriever again. And just win the game. They are considering their options. I might end up on a video. I think Dissonance is Harry MTG. Streamer Showdown. Alright, they cast a Preordain. Okay. They went top. It's actually really good for me that they cast the Preordain, because that means they can only counter one of my altars, and I think that will be the game. They get in for 4. Now we have to hope and pray that we can get, so we can bobble things back. We're going to try to draw into our Weather ASAP. Of one mind. Okay. They have to discard again. We go Tower, Altar, counter. Yep, we can go Altar. Altar. Play Mirror Retriever. So this is the game. We just have to execute. Get back Mirror Retriever. Play the Retriever. Let's cycle this Mire to draw a card. Find a makeshift munition, so that's easy peasy. Right. So we don't have to worry about comboing too much. We can just play this out. Play the munitions. Show them they are dead. And then do some stuff. So let's alter the Retriever a bunch of times. So we want to kill 5 creatures, which is going to cost 5 mana. We need 5 things to sacrifice. And then we need enough damage to kill them, to get in with attacks. So let's go to 30 and then take it from there. Sack this. I suppose I don't really need the blood token. Let's start with kill this. Sack the Wellspring. See if we draw into another random card. No. Play the Expedition map. That's another thing we can use for fodder. Sack, grab and Retriever. Interesting. Oh, they must have immunogenic in hand. They had to un-F6 because they have immunogenic in hand. It's fine. What's funny is Dissonance went to time in a couple of rounds. Here I am comboing off and I'm not going to time. Doink. This one. Happily having the makeshift munitions. Although if I didn't have makeshift munitions here and I had Fireweaver, this would already be GG, so that's worth considering. 8, 29, 30. We have 2 refractors in place, so we can afford to get one of them off the table. So we need to go to 39. We don't really need 39, do we? Okay, let's see. Make a golem. Sacrifice the golem. Shoot this. Blood token. Shoot this. Refractor. Okay. Make a golem. Make a golem. Sacrifice. Okay. I guess we win. That's cool. Cool. So post board, we're completely ignoring the Ashnod's Altar. We're just going to try to play an Eggs plan and bring in some Fangren Marauders over one of the weathers. Do I have too much? Cut one more weather. Fangren Marauder is a huge beater, and they can't deal with it. Crop rotation was pretty good there. Bobble. If we're not looping, do we need another Mirror Retriever? This is how I'm going to stick it. So we're cutting on a bunch of stuff, right? The only real card draw that we cut was the Mirror Retriever. We definitely expect them to be bringing in relics, but relics not going to be that good for us or for them. The whole game plan result is based on resolving Golem Foundry and killing all their stuff. This is our entire game. Let's see if it'll work. Our opponent's snap keeps a 7. We're mulliganing. Scattershot's awesome. Munitions is medium. I'll keep this and put back the munitions. Our plan is to Grotto first. I'm going to Grotto first anyway, even though I could. Let's keep the Deadly Dispute, pass the turn. So if they play a Little Ninja here, I'm going to just play the Mirror Retriever as a blocker. Big Ninja, scary. Going Power Plant into Wellspring. So now our plan, since they have the Big Ninja in play, is to find an opening for a Scattershot. They bash. Not unexpected. Plays a Fairy Seer. If we find a small cantrip artifact, we can play that and then see if they Spellster Sprite, and then we can Deadly Dispute the Wellspring for more mana. Using the Swamp. They Preordain. Interesting. Do they have a Spell Pierce, we think? They went top. That's Tron. I really need more colored sources, though. I guess we'll see if they have a Spell Pierce. Just regular Dispel. They play a Miscreant and another Miscreant, draw a bajillion cards. They're going to attack us and draw even more cards. Seems like that was a risky maneuver to go for the Deadly Dispute there, but I mean, they had Dispel, right? So it doesn't matter. Nice Spire Golem, which means now I'm like in the money. Mirror Retriever, play Star, practice for black. I need to get rid of this, and I guess the Miscreant. Play the Golem Foundry. Reckoner's Bargain, the Mirror Retriever. Getting back a Wellspring. So I go to 15. That was not in the money at all. They attack me for a Jillion. Is it a Jillion or a Quintillion? They're going to reuse their Miscreant to draw cards. We go to 7. So our first plan is to play the Golem Foundry. Countered. Play Wellspring. Countered. Then we Scattershot. There's a Miscreant. Foundry. Let's see if they counter it. A Null. Alright. Wellspring. Null. Kill a bunch of stuff. 1, 2, and then two Miscreants. Miscreant. Now they have 4 power. We're still probably dead. That's not going to happen. I should have taken that more. I'm just going to concede. Well, pass turn. Anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. Attacks for 4. Turn 2 Big Ninja really hosed us. Alright. Scoop it up. I'm going to cut the Fangren Marauders, even though they're really good. And then 2 Weather the Storms. Bring the crop rotation back in on the play. We would like to play first. We have to mulligan. We have Tron. Keep. We'll put back a power plant. Say done. Play mine into map. And pass the turn. So the thing is, if they go fairy into turn 2 little ninja, replay the fairy, then that means we want to crack for a grotto and then smash to dust them. Given that we don't have any colored sources right now, I think we have to get the grotto regardless. They play an island. Get into 1. Plays a big ninja. Bad news. Crack. Grotto. Pass the turn. Grotto. Looking for tower. We find the tower. So we can play Energy Refractor. Pass the turn. The best case scenario would be they tap out and play a bunch of little fairies, and then we just smash to dust them to death. They didn't tap out. Okay. Plays a fairy. We know they have What's its face in play. We're going to attempt to cast Makeshift Munitions. See if they spell Setter. Counterspell. Okay. So we're going to green, crop this, grab a tower, play fairies, kill everything. Pass the turn. Now, obviously, we're not in a good spot. They have 7 cards in hand. We have 1 card in hand. And we have to sit around. They play a Preordain. If they completely tap out, we could consider Deadly Disputing the Refractor to try to draw into something. The best draw would be them tapping out and me finding a Wellspring. Alright, they have a lot of mana available. Play Fairy Miscreant. We have a Mirror Retriever. Pass the turn. Let's see how many more ninjas you have. Miscreant draws a card. We are aware that they have Dispels. Another Giant Ninja. Yucky. Play Mirror Retriever. Chromatic Star. They are going to let that resolve. Crack for black. Attempt to deadly dispute the Mirror Retriever. Get back the Chromatic Star. That gets countered. We get the star back. We play the star. Wreck it. Wellspring. Can we get there? Find a Retriever. That's the turn. So at a minimum we can block and get back the Retriever. I guess not. They're gonna Relic us. Here I am saying Relic didn't matter. Okie dokie. Get back nothing. And they put their Spell Starter Sprite in hand, obviously. Mono blue. I think it's really just mono mean cards. There's literally nothing we can do. Deadly Dispute, maybe? Okay. We'll see you in round 6. Alright, winning in time. Round 6 versus Casanova 13, who has a history of playing mono white heroic. We can't keep this no matter what, so we have to mulligan. Tower Mine map. We're going to keep. We have to put back the Bauble, likely. Because that's the thing that's going to do the least for us. We're already going to cantrip a bunch of times. We need to find... If they are on... they mulled a 5, which is good for me, I guess. If they are on heroic, we have to find a colored source and then start disputing and look for weathers, and then we have to make a bunch of golems and hope that works. Sometimes it becomes a problem because they have like a huge life linker and then it's like a timeout battle, so hopefully it doesn't come to that. They are on heroic. Land cat go. Land map go. So there's, I mean, what are they going to do here? Sky Guard. Okay, swing for 1. We take 1. We find a Mirror Retriever. Well, I think we just go for the power plant. Then we can play the Retriever, Wellspring, or just Wellspring, Retriever. That way, if they want to attack with their cat, we get back a map for a colored source. We're going to hit for 4, going to 15. But we are on route. Land, Wellspring, draw a card. We find the colored source, Wellspring, draw a card. Find Mirror Retriever, or play Mirror Retriever, play Bauble. Now, I could have saved that for Storm Count. Don't know. I think if they swing with the cat, I'm going to Bauble and then get back to Bauble with the Mirror Retriever so I can Deadly Dispute and put back the Deadly Dispute into Weather the Storm. Draw more cards. 5 in the air. They are going to attack. So Bauble for nothing. We draw a Weather. Block. Get back the Bauble. A nice straightforward matchup. We're just looking to fade life gain from them and get our own life gain and stuff online. We find an expedition map. So we're going to Grotto. What do we see on top? Tower, no. We have to black, Deadly Dispute this Wellspring. Our Reckoner's Bargain is good, but we need a colored source. Find a colored source, so we can go Refractor, draw a card, then go, I guess we play the Retriever. So we can either play the Retriever now, or go map Bauble, get back Deadly Dispute, play Wellspring. Play the Retriever now would block 1 damage, but map Bauble would give us more Storm. I think we go for the Storm Count. Bauble. And then we're going to return the Deadly Dispute. Go back to 7 cards in hand. Oops, I almost did not pop off my Weather. So now we have Retriever. If we find a Altar, we can make Infinite Storm for infinite life, or very large amounts of life. They hit for 6, putting us to 19. They go to 24. I'm going to crack so that I could potentially redraw my Deadly Dispute, getting the Polluted Mire. There's the Deadly Dispute. Play Mere Retriever. Black. Deadly Dispute. The Wellspring. Drawing some cards. We find a Makeshift Munitions. Golem Foundry first. We could Makeshift Munitions and kill the Skyguard, but I think I'm just not going to. Play this Chromatic Star. Start to get counters. And next turn we can start like pinging stuff down and making golems. But we have to get to a point where we can make enough damage to take out their big Skyguard. So let's pass the turn. At a minimum, we have a bunch of Storm coming in. I don't think they can do 19 this turn, but it's certainly possible. They don't attack with their cat. This has Vigilance, but not First Strike. Oh, it also has Sentinel's Eyes for... No, this is not a... Okay. I thought this was the thing that gives it like Totem Armor or whatever. Don't have to do anything this turn. I can crop. So green. Crop this. Grab a tower. Have a bunch more mana. Red. Play Munitions. They Benevolent Blessing their Skyguard. Not good. At a minimum, we're going to take out this other Skyguard here, sacking the star to draw a card. Okay, we find another Foundry. Take out your cat. Retriever, get back. Retriever. Play Retriever. This is protection from red. Play this Retriever. Can Deadly Dispute this Retriever. Getting back the other Retriever. Find another Retriever. Okay, play that one. And then we will cast a Weather the Storm. Gain 24. That's the turn. Now we need to probably dispute the Retriever, or like kill the Retriever to get back the Bauble to get back the Weather. Okay, they get in for 6. Winning game 1 is going to be really big for me, if I can do that. Draw a card. Land. Play the Wellspring. I'm just trying to build up a bunch of attackers. We can eventually throw them at their face. Golem Foundry. We're building attackers. Mere Retriever. Was yes. And then we're going to bargain the Wellspring looking for an altar. We find a Deadly Dispute. There's the altar. Okay. So we just altar. Get back the Retriever. Retriever gets back Mere Retriever. Play Mere Retriever. Okay, so we're going to loop for a while and see what happens. We can also Deadly Dispute the Mere Retriever to get back some more stuff. Could potentially go Retriever for Wellspring. So one thing to note is that the total number of counters on my Golem Foundries is the total number of power that I have in play. Okay. So I don't know, maybe like 50 power is enough. And every loop is going to add 3 power to the table. Right now that's like 45, 15. So we'll do 3 more. 1. This is probably more than enough, right? Yeah, it's more than enough. So let's sacrifice the Retriever. Get back the Wellspring. Play the Wellspring. Draw a card. Play Chromatic Star. Another Golem. Crack for black. We're going to Deadly Dispute. The Wellspring. Draw a Wellspring. We find the last Foundry. Okay. The Golem Foundry. I'll pass the turn. Are they going to attack? They're going to attack. They have a big flyer. Hits me for 6. Okay, we're going to control and just start making golems. Move the stack out of the way over here. Golem, 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 golem. Is this enough? Is this just Splinter Twin? Boop, 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 boop. I'm F6ing here to let the stack resolve quickly so that I can simply attack. Okay. Go to attacks. Swing out. They don't have lifelink. When it says not sure if it's lethal. No kill like overkill. Okay. We took game 1. So we need the Serene Heart. And then I think we just want our life gain. We can cut the makeshift munitions, I think. Maybe the Fangren Marauder's not really needed. We do want to combo off, right? So as long as we combo at all, we'll be okay. So maybe I can cut one Golem Foundry. I'm a little bit nervous. We don't really have any ways to interact with them other than the Serene Heart. Scatter Shot's not great. We don't have cast downs or anything. I think I'm just going to take the Golem Foundry off and try to just chain into Weather the Storms until we set up infinite golems, and then we have 18 minutes to do that. I think we have to mulligan this one. Mine Tower. Okay, this is a keep. So what do I put back? Probably... So if I put back the Swamp and they exile this, I'm really hosed. But it is a risk. They could have Revoke Existences, who knows. They mulligan to 5 again? Oh man. Land Cat, Land Laguna Gang, Land Star, pass. Are we dead? Sentinel's Eyes. Hyena Umbra, that's 4 damage. Swings in. Bam. So it depends if we draw land or not. We draw Tower. Let's play the Wellspring. Find a Chromatic Star. So they're going to emerge unscathed. 5 damage now. Next turn will be 6 damage. We're going to play out the Tower and then Deadly Dispute. Okay, they don't have anything in hand. They just have a big old attacker. Don't know if they can give it protection from artifacts though. Black. At a minimum, we can Deadly Dispute the Wellspring here, and then have 2 mana left over to cast. Wow, we just have it. Okay, cast Mirror Retriever. I'm going to leave this treasure token around. I could just crop, let's do that. Crop the Tower, grab a Tower, play a Golem Foundry. Unless they can give it, like, flying or something. Protection from green, protection from white. No, not protection from white. Black and green. First strike. It's an 8-er. We block. Get back our Wellspring. Things are going pretty decently right now, but now they have a flyer. Land. Let's map. And then crack the map. Just in case. Grabbing another tower. Play Retriever. Maybe that was a bad idea. Let's play Refractor. I forgot that I could draw it into an altar. Did not draw the altar. So let's play Wellspring. Draw a card. Looking for... see, I could have played Chromatic Star, crack green, play Weather the Storm, but I didn't. And that was a problem. So now we have to pass the turn. This has First Strike and Vigilance. So we're just going to keep chumping with the Mirror Retriever to get back Mirror Retriever. The Cartouche their Skyguard to make it a 2/2. Okay. Pass. We'll block and get back Mirror Retriever. Back the Retriever. We didn't bring in any removal spells, so we're planning on just attacking at some point. Retriever. Okay. The Retriever. Okay. Correct for black. Chromatic Star. Correct for green. Play Crystal Grotto. See what's on top. Chromatic Sphere, so I'll keep that on top for Storm count. Play Weather the Storm. Pass the turn. So we need to have 4 blockers plus another 3 blockers. We need 7 3/3s to kill this Laguna Gang. Crazy. We're gonna get in. Okay. Block, block. Question is, do I just get back the retriever here? Maybe I should attack. Get back the other retriever. Throw away one creature. Start pressuring. Where is my altar? Play me retriever. Alright, play another tower. Play another mirror retriever. And we draw into a deadly dispute. Asking the tough questions. Black. Another mirror retriever. Okay. Green. Cast Weather the Storm for 15. Pass the turn. Swing out. If they attack with their Laguna Band, we will block with every single mirror retriever so that we can get back all of them and have more golems. They cycle. The secluded step. Plays a land. Goes to attacks. Just that guy, okay. Pass the turn. Refractor. Draw a card. Drop rotation. Drop this. Grabbing a Grotto to scry. What is on top? We want that not on top. Okay. So we will swing out. Deal them 5 damage. They block a 3/3. Not sure if that was like the wisest choice. Maybe I should just attack with 2 mirror retrievers. They have a 3/3 in the air. Put us to 25. We're still looking for a deadly dispute. We've used 1 out of 7 of our draw 2s. There's the altar. So that's the game. Hopefully. Swing away. They take a bunch of damage. And now what's nice is we can play through if they have a like Exile from the Graveyard spell. They're at 4. They could get lifelink. I think we can get there. They said, frowny face, sad ending. I mean, it's sad for some of us. It's happy for some of us. I'm very, very excited, actually. Get back Mirror Retriever. Play Retriever. Okay, we're going to start looping. Let's sack a Retriever. Get back a Retriever. Sack. The tapped Retriever. I'm kind of nervous that they're going to have a... I'm nervous that they'll have some sort of life gain, so I'm just going to loop for a little while. Let's just go to 12 counters and then pass the turn. That should be enough. 11, one more. Okay. Sentinel's Eyes on the Sky Guard. It's a 5/5. And Vigilance. No attacks. Okay. Creature, 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 creature. So the golems are going to resolve. Now it's our turn. Send everybody. Phew! Crazy. They revealed 2 planes. Unfortunate. Not a great turnout for them. But we made top 8. We won our winning in, and we will see you there. We are here in round 1 of the top 8 versus Luca 5937, who has no history. So I almost clicked Mulligan, but we have turn 3 Tron and map, and Refractor, so we're keeping. That was a close one. I got to get my head in the game. Check my camera. Looks fine. Planes. Lunarch, that's... Ugh. So Lunarch means bully, which can cause timeout issues. We have to watch out for... Oh, it looks like there may be mono white Weenie. We have to watch out for Journey to Nowheres. Trying to get this Golem Foundry down ASAP. I feel like my deck is pretty good versus White Weenie. We're going to look to draw into a Weather the Storm, of course. We take 1. land, grab our tower. Really good start for us. Don't know if I want to just play out the Mirror Retriever into a potential Journey to Nowhere. They're going to discard, or connive. Discards a Battle Screech. So if they Screech here, yikes. They could swing out for a bajillion. We take 4. Next turn, this is 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Play Tower, play Golem Foundry, play Refractor, draw a card. They have 2 cards in hand, so what's the odds that they have Journey? I mean, we gotta kind of play into it. Land, 3 mana, they untap. They play a Core Skyfisher, so they're gonna, I guess, pick up the Rafine's Informant. They pick up the Idyllic Grange to make this a 2/2. But they can't play land this turn, so they make a Veteran, or a Phantom here. Alright, so, okay, they're making some more creatures onto the battlefield. We obviously have to block. So, if they have the pump spell, it's 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 13. I can only block these 2. So we're going to 13 anyway. Whatever. We're going to block. Save some damage. Play map. Play Golem Foundry. Play a map. And then we'll dispute the map. Looking for a Weather the Storm. We whiffed on the weather. So we can play Golem Foundry right now and have, no matter what we do, we only have 1 blocker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, play Golem Foundry and hope for the best. Pass the turn. Dead to the pump spell. They Idyllic Grange. So this turn we are going to draw 1 extra card. We can map for Grotto, play Grotto, and then look for, I don't know, I don't really know what we can do to get out of this pickle. Speedy deck. They play a Thraben Inspector. Gain some life. We're at 12. I suppose they can attack with everything and we can block the Rafine's Informant. But they don't appear to have the pump spell right now. So we're going to get hit for 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Go to 2. Yikes. I mean, our best chain is like, first we're blocking. That's the turn. Tower doesn't do it. I think we just have to hope for the best here. Cycle. Munitions. That doesn't do it either. Alright, they got us. Onto the sideboard. Okay, so we know they're going wide, big. Scatter shots are going to be good. Hanger Marauders are good. Smash to Dust, I don't think is that good. Crop rotation seems important. Makeshift munitions to close the game out eventually seems important. I don't know if they're going to... Doesn't really matter. Maybe we just cut the munitions. Focusing on life gain here. Is that worth it? So this makes our comboing off really, really unlikely. So I bring the munitions back in. Maybe the Weather the Storm is better than the Fangor Marauders then? Or do we just 3 Weather the Storms? I'm not sure Blood Fountain is going to be needed. We probably need it. What do we cut? I mean, we could also just play the Eggs plan and not loop. Golem Foundry, bobble back the Scatter Shot, kill your stuff with munitions, gain a bunch of life. Not combo. And if we're doing that, we probably want the... But although Fangor Marauder does die to Journey to Nowhere, which we don't have a way to deal with. So let's just submit it like this. I'm going to turn it into an Eggs deck. We'll see if that can accomplish the task. So we have Fast Tron, I think. We're going to keep. Play Grotto into Chromatic Sphere. See if I can wipe their board with a scatter shot and like really stepping back. I don't have that much experience playing against White Weenie, but we can't, I don't know. Let's see if the other games have finished. Nope. They mulligan to 6. Play the Grotto and Scry. Yes. So we can crop the swamp. Probably good to have the swamp regardless. Play Relic. I should have thought about the Relic. Pass the turn. If they play Relic and Dust, we're going to be sad. Golden Foundry. Pass the turn. Pass again. Let's see if they dusted us. Squadron Hawk. Okay. Opponent is hawking it up. That's what I'm hawking about. I'm sorry. Lay out this Blood Fountain and pass the turn. So now our opponent untaps, plays a Grange, sure. See if they attack for 2. If they attack for 2 and then go Hawk Hawk, we just wipe their board. They decline to swing. 2 mana, 3 mana, 4 mana. Play Battle Screech. Okay. We Screech again. So I have Storm is 4, so I can take out 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, or I can Reckoner's Bargain right now. I think I'm going to Reckoner's Bargain this. Blood Fountain. Draw 2. Power Plant. Tap. Tap this. Green. Crop this. Grab the mine. They're going to use their relic. Mine for me. Play Wellspring. We are going to have to hope they don't have a Remosian Rally in hand. I got really blown out by that one time playing this deck. Storm's 4. So I can go map, 6. Play map. I have 3 mana. Now I have 4 mana. Or I had 4 mana. Now I have 3 mana. Red. Scattershot. This one. Pass the turn. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. Do they have it? They have it. Darn. That's bad. I could have played around it by not killing every token. Alright. So now we're looking for Weather the Storms. We're going to get rid of the land. Hey, man, at least I knew that Remosian Rally was an option for them to have. This is 3, 6, 9, 12, if they have the spell. They attack for 4, and no second pump spell. Search Party Captain. You have a 2/2. They play a Skyfisher. I guess they pick up the Captain, or the Relic, or the Grange. Picked up the Grange. They're going to Grange one of the flyers. Probably could have put it on the core Skyfisher. Okay, upkeep, crack. Grab a tower. Crack. Grab the Polluted Mire. Draw. Golden Foundry. Okay. Tower. Play Star. We're looking for Weather the Storm or another Scattershot. Crack for black. They didn't have the pump spell last turn, or they didn't choose to use it. We Reckoner's Bargain the Wellspring. Draw mine. Weather the Storm. So we can play this. Crack it for red in case we draw a scatter. We probably won't. Crack for red. And then cast Weather the Storm. Gain 15. Attack 3. I am the eggs deck. I am the Eggman. Hiya. They take the damage. We literally have nothing we can do. So we're hoping that we don't run into a relic. Into a dust to dust. Pass the turn. They swing with all of their flyers. 5 damage, so it'll be 10. We're at 26. Plays a search party captain again for more card draw. Seems like they don't have the dust. No. 2 mana. Revoke existence on a Golem Foundry, most likely. Nope, it's of course Skyfisher picking up the Idyllic Range yet again to put the Idyllic Range counter on something. Will they put it on the Skyfisher this time? They're just going for their tokens. Draw a card. Refractor. Let's draw a card this way. Probably should just play the Refractor first. Refractor. We get some golems. It's nice for them that they're going so wide and so high. Let's play this Energy Refractor. Yawn. Okay. So now we have enough. We can just play the tower out for mana. Okie dokie. Play a Wellspring. Wellspring's going to resolve. We get to draw a card. Deadly Disputes. We're going to chain some disputes over here. Sounds good. Let's dispute this Wellspring. Bam. Draw another Wellspring. Okay, so we now have a Makeshift Munitions. We can play this Wellspring. We want to play the Munitions right now. They haven't had a Revoke existence. I guess we do it. Green. That doesn't matter, right? Cropping right now doesn't do very much at all. Just play red. Cast Makeshift Munitions. Take out a bird. We draw Chromatic Star. Alright, and now we can attack. They're going to block. And block. Okay. So what can happen here is we now can crop rotation our Grotto, get any of the other Tron lands, play the Chromatic Star, and then shoot the other search party captain so that also dies. Green, crop this, get a Tron land, play Chromatic Star, get some more Golem counters, and just bop this thing. Draw a card. Reckoner's Bargain. So now we have 15 power coming in on our turn. We're going to exile our Grotto. Sure. That is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 power on the table. And now we have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 mana when we untap. We have the Inevitability. That's really funny that they had the Remosian Rally when I called it. Okay, they start doing stuff. They're thinking for a while. They're going to exile the Graveyard to draw a card. Certainly fine with me. Don't have anything in there I care about. I guess I had 1 Weather and 1 Scatter. 2 mana. What's going to happen? Raffine's Informant. Okay. They're going to connive. Maybe the Smash to Dust is fine. A Battle Screech. Okay. Veteran. They're attacking with everything. Not everything. Some number of things are being attacked with. Oh. Alright. Now they're going to Screech. Probably tap this one and these two. Oh yeah, leaving this to block. They're going to gain some life. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually have them dead, I guess? Probably, right? We can just kill all their creatures and then we win. Let's Deadly Dispute 1 Refractor. Okay, Retriever. Shoot this with the Retriever. Always yield. Pop that one. Play Refractor. Play Refractor. Okay, play me Retriever. Murder this guy with the Retriever. Getting back the Retriever. Play the Retriever. And then play Power Plant or Mine or whatever. It doesn't really matter, but we win the game. Yeah. So that worked out as planned. I wonder if they are going to play Journey to Nowhere's or not later. Cool. Fangren Marauder is just such a huge beating. I'm going to cut one weather. If we're the eggs playing, we don't really need the retrievers, right? Okay, that seems fine. So we have 3 retrievers, we have the marauders, we have a bunch of stuff to bargain. We can recycle the scatter shots. We're not going to worry about the other things. So we have scatter shots, mine power plant. They mulligan to 6. I'm going to keep. Certainly not a fast scatter shot, but if they go for a turn 4 battle screech, they can go screech, flashback screech, and then I just wipe their board. Land relic again. Place Lunarch veteran. Find a blood fountain. I'm going to look at the top. Okay, we have a tower. Play star. Pass the turn. So we have a turn 4 scatter shot. Will it be enough? They go triple hawk. Gets in for 1. Okay. Draw. Mine. I will play out the blood fountain and pass the turn. Then I'll pass again. Play the power plant. If they do nothing, we can just token away the mine. We go to 17. Dust. Plays the core Skyfisher. Okay, so they probably pick up the veteran and replay that. They pick up a plains, play relic. Okay. Draw. Power plant. Pass the turn. Land. Okay. They're gonna attack. I have no response. Are they gonna cast the Guardian's Pledge? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Quite a bit of damage. They decline. We play a core Skyfisher and pick up the plains again, I guess. And then they can cast their Squadron Hawk. We're looking for a Deadly Dispute. Blood token, discard the mine. You find a map. Draw. Tower. Play sphere. Play star. Black. Back for red, I guess. If they have Ramosian Rally right now into Guardian's Pledge, then we're just dead, right? Let's cast this. Practice for green. They're certainly thinking it through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. This put me to 5. Guess I cast a Wellspring. Looking for Weather the Storm now. Alright, Bobble. Expedition map. Weather the Storm, gain 18. Your turn. We're at 31. Okay, they exile a mine. They play a Squadron Hawk. I'm just going to yield. So a really good draw for us would be the Fangren Marauder, of course. They get in for a lot. Okay. And then also any of the Weather the Storms or Deadly Disputes would be okay. We're going to draw. That's not very good. Land, let's crack this. Grabbing a grotto. Probably should have done that before I played a land. Wellspring, draw a card. Fractor, draw a card. Gold Foundry, huh? Don't really like this position. We have 2 mana. We can just go red for Scattershot and then blow up all their 1/1s. This one and this one. Stop them from going wide. So I think the mistake was not to crack and play the Grotto first, because I could have scryed something away. Okay, they Ramosian Rally. Once again, should have expected it. Next turn we have 2 draws. Get rid of a map. And again, if we can draw into the Fanged Marauder, it'll probably be GG. But who knows. Plains. So how much damage is this? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus 2, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 17 damage. Okay. Hawk. There's one more Hawk in hand and then one unknown. Attacks for a million billion. Draw. Find a Refractor so we get a redraw. Grotto. So we're going to bottom this thing. Play out the Foundry. Trying to fade all of their stuff. Draw a card. Okay. Deadly Disputes. Bam. What do we find? Nothing. More nothing. We can cast Mirror Retriever. Bobble for nothing. Draw a card. Cast Mirror Retriever. Green. Weather Storm. So now everything's going to resolve. We're at 33. We're looking for Fanged Marauder. More Deadly Disputes. We've only had 1 Deadly Dispute so far. So we're due for some disputes. They play a Rafine's Informant, which we're not going to do anything about. I'll block the Lunar Veteran, though, and try to get back my Wellspring. They discarded Battle Screech, which is super good for them. Lunar Veteran. Come on, some good stuff. They're going very wide. They're going to attack for a million in the air. We have no blocks. We're looking for any number of disputes. Draw a card. I gotta turn off my upkeep stop. Okay, Grotto. Looking for disputes. Map does not do it, right? Well, we can play map. We already bottomed one thing. We can map and then cycle. That's probably not worth it. Pass the turn. Unfortunate flooding over here. 1 dispute in 27 cards, or 28 cards that we saw, is pretty bad. So they can just cast their rally and kill us. I am not counting. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Are we dead? -3. Okay. Well, that is pretty unfortunate that we did not draw into the Reckoner's Bargains and stuff, but we made the top 8. We'll probably do okay. I feel like our hand was not great. Not sure if that was the correct way to approach the matchup, but this deck is well set up to deal with ground blockers, and flying stuff is an issue, especially when they 100% of the time have their Singleton Ramosian Rally in hand. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.